I was born in a very small town in India, in Jammu and Kashmir. I mean, I'm the youngest of three brothers, so I think growing up as well, I just felt, aloof from other children. It could be a very protective family environment or many other things. But there was something always in me is to look and observe and try to understand it by sketching, by drawing, by creating 3D models of them. So since the town, even today, you won't find the art supplies necessarily. Like the best you can find is a pencil with HB, and that's an achievement. And then you find a razor blade from your dad's shaving kit to sharpen the pencil. But at the time I did not know any better, so I thought I had the best access to the tools, whatever. But that kind of absence of resources pushed me to seek more, try to see if this is a fork, which we did not have out of it, spoons, yes. How else could you use it? Because if you want to splatter a painting, if you want to apply a texture, forget about anything. So that actually began another journey within itself. So I was making art ever since I was a child. I was finding opportunities in the school to write on the bulletin board, or if any festival was happening at the school, I would love to create posters and banners. And so those were my moments of expression of art, I will say, because there was no artist in the town, there is no access to TV at the time, there is no internet. So art was was around you, or what you saw in the church, because that to me was the pinnacle of good art at the time, because there is no other things I had seen. So I just started understanding them and expressing them in those mediums, whatever I found around.
Were you aware of being different? Were you different? I mean, this is a you're talking about Jugaad as being a sort of a an Indian sensibility, a way of being in the world, right? And that resourcefulness. But it seems like you had something else. I mean, you know, for you to be able to create what you have created in the world. Um, I mean, if we just, I'm just going to add something to the screen here, Sarab, and maybe you can just kind of, I mean, people, look at this. Tell us about what we're looking at, Sarab.
So these are paper botanicals, and I am trained as an architect and a landscape designer, and then I went to Parsons for my interior design, but for some reasons I had to drop it earlier than I wanted. And I was living in Harlem. you know, I did not have any money and tools, and I was very new to the country, but this making urge is very strong. So there was not many, windows in the apartment. Again, I had converted this living room into my studio with one window. So gardening was a passion ever since. So with some paper and glue, I thought I could at least make some attempt in flowers, and that's how it started. And then it became many things from there.